Welcome back to another episode of Unfiltered at the Salon. I'm Jessica, your host, and today we're going to be breaking down the method behind our signature transformations, what we use, why it works, and the answers to a few of our most commonly asked questions. So let's dive in. It's no secret that extensions have become increasingly popular in the last 5 years or so. Of course, like 15 years ago, it was all about clip ins. I actually wore clip ins on occasion, but they always, were a pain to take in and out. You had to place them just right so there were no holes in your hair, and you couldn't wear your hair up with them. So when I discovered natural beaded rose almost 5 years ago, I was intrigued. It was a method that stayed in your hair for months. They looked so natural and it gave maximum fullness and length. Now, you might be wondering what the method looks like. It's a beaded sew-in method using hand-tied hair. Now, I know there are a lot of beaded methods out there, but there are a few things that sets our method apart. And it's what makes it the exclusive method that we offer at the Strand Salon. The first, there are minimal points of contact with your natural hair. They are so comfortable to wear without them being attached to every strand of your own hair. The second, they are placed around your head in a teardrop shape. This allows for maximum coverage without them being placed in your hairline, which is usually the most fragile parts of your hair. This placement allows you to wear your hair up comfortably and without the rows showing in most cases. So many of our clients experience hair growth while wearing extensions, which is always our goal. We want to see your hair grow and thrive while wearing the extensions. There are a few questions that we get asked very frequently. The first one being, are extensions damaging to your hair? Now, anything can be damaging to your hair if it's not done right, not properly used, or maintained at home. But one thing we do pride ourselves on is our extensive education in the method and our experience. Also, at-home care is huge. We set you up with instructions on how to take care of your hair at home and go over all of that with you before you even leave the salon. A great thing about NBR is that your move-ups are every 6 to 8 weeks, and at this appointment, we fully take out your rows and then reinstall them, which means we're grabbing new sections of hair each time at each appointment. We don't believe that moving the extensions up in the same section of hair or waiting longer than that 6 to 8 week period between move ups is good for your hair or scalp. Now, some shedding is completely normal when we take out your rows. You have to think. Any hair that has been in that bead for 6 to 8 weeks has not been able to shed. One thing we always do is check your scalp at each appointment to make sure that everything looks healthy. The second question we get is, what does the at-home maintenance look like? Well, the truth is you can treat it like your own hair. We use premium quality hair, which styles just like your own and actually holds the style for days with minimal touching up. We recommend wearing your hair in a low ponytail or braid at night, and always, always, always keep your hair brushed morning, night, and in between if needed. We also recommend shampooing no more than once or twice a week. And if needed, you can do a top wash in between. It's such a time saver in the morning, just doing a touch up on your style and then out the door you go. Also, guys, if you're investing in your hair, we recommend using luxury professional products. This extends the longevity of your hair and it truly does make a difference. The third question we get is, what do extensions cost? Guys, it's such a broad range and it depends on a few different things like length, how many rows we need to do to get you to your goal. We really can't determine these things until we talk to you, see where your hair is at, and see where your inspiration is of what you want your hair to look like with the extensions. This is why a consultation is so important. We're able to narrow these things down, and then we're able to give you an accurate quote. So, what has led clients to our chair? Bottom line is women want to feel confident, and hair gives you that. We all know how your hair looks can make or break the outfit you're wearing, and honestly, just how you feel about yourself day in and day out. I've had clients in my chair who have had severe damage due to chemical damage. One of my OG clients actually started coming to me because she burned some of her hair off with a blow dry brush. You really got to be careful with those. Some clients have suffered postpartum hair loss and some hair loss from major surgeries. There were a couple of clients that got bad haircuts and wanted extensions until their hair grew back. One of my clients was getting married in Paris and just wanted some extra volume for her wedding. And there are so many women who have fine, thin hair and they've just never been able to get their hair to grow. Quite a few of them have tried other methods that just haven't worked for them. But no matter the reason, I've seen the shift in each and every client from when they walk into the salon to when they walk out. The glow and the confidence that radiates at the end of their appointment is undeniable, and it truly is why we do what we do here. Extensions are more than just hair. It's about who you become with them. They are a lifestyle. They're for women who want to wake up ready, build their life, show up with confidence, and impact the people around them. It's hair that really holds you to a higher standard. If you've been wanting extensions and you've been on the fence about getting them, or maybe you have questions, send us a message on our social media pages. We would love to talk to you. On our next episode, we have a special guest who has made a big impact on my life. So be sure to turn your notifications on and tune in. Thank you for listening to Unfiltered at the Salon. Until next time, see you then.